It's about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like dog. Smash that like button like Hulk, yeah.
So when Jean was talking to Storm, she's like, I gotta talk to you. And she was like, you know what my mind went to, just being like a hood nigga, my mind went to, she was gonna tell her like, yo, the baby's not
Yeah, me too.
The baby's not Cyclops, it's Wolverine.
I was
like,
waiting for that.
I thought that so bad.
Whoa.
I'm like, damn, son, that's where it's hitting.
Because Wolverine was being awkward too. Like he was hating, like that they was mad. Like
of course, he
kind of was mad that they leaving, but also, you know, he don't fuck with Cyclops.
He always mad at that, yo. He
jealous of their relationship,
cutting up the picture and all that.
They got the love triangle going on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he's jealous of their relationship.
Nah, but she always does.
She's loyal though. She's still loyal though. At the end of the day.
Nah, she is, but she butters up Wolverine though. You see that when he told him go get this nigga,
nice,
and he like, nigga, Bub, I don't take orders like nigga, Bub, and hit him with the Bub.
You know he was salty too when he was like, yeah, it seems like there's a lot of that going around.
Nah, he in fact somebody was thinking wildin'.
Because you know he's talking about her, not telling him like we about to have a baby. Like,
I'm leaving this shit. Word like.
So
he leaving the team. He kept saying like he know they leaving the team for sure. I'm like, what's wrong with this?
This got something I guess to do with, you know, since we talking about Jean going into labor with Wolverine there though, right? That's like real life situations. Like,
nah, yeah, that was crazy.
It would be the nigga that you have a love triangle with to go into labor with, and your hubby not around. And it's like he love you though, so he's gonna hold you down.
But hubby's going over there.
That was cool too. I want to talk about that. That was cool too. That Storm told him like, yo, get Cyclops to Jean ASAP.
Facts.
But honestly speaking, bro, this is life and death situation. Yeah. He needs to be here, bro.
Nah, facts.
Like I get it. You don't want to miss your child's birth.
What y'all gonna do? Swap, bring Wolverine? Probably, but
I mean, if y'all thinking like that, but they didn't say that. They were just like, yo, bring him over there.
Anyway, though, that's what I'm saying.
It's just like bring him over there, like so we one less strong person down. Like.
Nah, yeah, they spat. Yeah, he said that. I should have been there. He was tight because what they did to Storm. I don't know if we're gonna touch on that.
No, we are
crazy.
We actually, we two away from that. You want to touch on anything from with Jean so far yet?
Like, that she had birth.
Yeah, with the whole birth scenario.
Yeah, because you had something to say about the baby shit.
Yo, she gave birth to a baby boy.
Yeah, and you know what's funny?
That's Cable.
Yeah, so for those of you that didn't know, me, I'm not going front like I knew. I didn't know neither. I was waiting for the name. I'm like, when they give me a name, I'm looking this shit up. So they gave the name, they're like Nathan, right? Because at first she gave the first Easter egg was like we having a baby boy. Nathan, so you know it's not. What's the girl's? Excuse me. What's the girl's name? Sonny Summers. Damn.
Who? What girl?
Help me out in the comics. Because they have multiple kids. You feel me?
Yeah, and they have a girl.
Yeah. They have a girl also. Okay. So I'm like, is it gonna be her? But when she mentioned, because our baby boy, I'm like, all right, they're having a boy. And then they mentioned the name, and then I looked the name, and I'm like, oh, it's Cable.
That's fire.
I'm like, that's fire. That's MCU shit, because they said Easter eggs.
You were telling me earlier, we off cam texting this shit.
Yeah, so let's jump into that right now real fast before we just touch back on other things. We spent some time that I gotta cut some stuff out, so we good. Let's touch on that though. You've been knowing about it. I didn't know. I had to look it up, right? So when I looked it up, so if y'all seen both episodes, y'all see at the end, Jean, they hear a knock at the door. Morph opens the door and it's Jean. But Jean is in the room already. Yeah, so it's like, what the fuck is going on? Me, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Exactly. I did not know. So when I looked it up, I found out you already been hip to this. So I don't know if you want to explain it. What's the whole scenario with that? Like what's going on? Who's who and shit.
So the knock on the door, everybody's like, that's Jean Grey. Right? So the actual fake person is Madelyne Pryor, right? Which is the Goblin Queen.
Right, exactly.
Who is this? I don't know who the Goblin Queen is. I ain't gonna lie.
The Goblin Queen? Yeah. Well, she's a clone. That's what she is.
She's a Jean Grey clone.
That's a fact.
Made by Mr. Sinister.
That's a fact. She happened to be a clone.
So he sent her over there?
So the way the lore goes, Cable's mom's isn't Jean Grey.
It's really hers.
She's Madelyne Pryor's and Cyclops' daughter.
Yeah. Oh, so like, wait, but how?
So Jean Grey must have been swapped out at some point during the show,
but
and
actually,
nobody knew.
No. You know what though? I don't know. The actual comic book would be
that's crazy.
In the comic book would be Alaska. He went to Alaska. Cyclops after she died with the
Phoenix.
Yeah, with the Phoenix.
Okay.
Yo, so she came back. That was like an episode like whenever the Phoenix
Saga.
I remember that.
Probably
I remember
like
that
season
too.
2 or 3, maybe.
Yeah, I think I
Phoenix
remember
Saga. So when the Phoenix Saga happened, she died, and he wants to do the switch
Around that time, because that's the perfect opportunity.
But in the actual thing, he met her in Alaska, and then he knew it was somebody different. But he was like, yo, y'all look the same.
When you say he, you mean Cyclops?
Oh, word?
Cyclops.
So he kind of like knew something was up, but he still ran with it?
Yeah, he wasn't
something
sure,
was
but
up.
it was like something's up.
But so and then he had a baby with her, married her, and all that other stuff. So in this, that never happened. And
They didn't show that
That's
part.
why they don't show
yeah. In the '97, in the earlier episodes,
Yeah.
they didn't show all that. So she just came back as Dark Phoenix. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So yeah,
How
that
do we
makes sense.
know?
So
So how would they do? That's
So
crazy.
I hope that they
So
run with it that
now she come back. So most likely that should be her.
The one in the
Mr.
crib.
Sinister. Yeah,
But
most likely Madelyne Pryor should be in the crib.
the one having the baby.
Yeah, that has
Because that's actually
because that's who had the baby.
So the other one's probably really Jean Grey.
yeah, the one that knocked on the door is Jean Grey because she
because
probably
that's who had
escaped.
Jean Grey. I mean,
probably
Cable. That's who has
Nah,
Cable.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my bro.
Because Cable's
That's who has
mom's
Cable.
is actually
The other girl.
the
Yeah,
Jean
the
clone,
Goblin
Madelyne
Queen.
Pryor, the
It
Goblin
makes
Queen.
sense why she's trying to get Cyclops out the X-Men and all that. Like, I want to leave and everything and shit.
But she don't even know she's a clone. That's part of her lore too.
yeah,
She don't know
yeah.
she's a clone. She thinks she's Jean.
She's just in love with her. She has her memories and all that.
Yeah, so Jean must have escaped and was like, "You come back to the mansion," and they like,
Nah,
"Oh,
they
books-
spaz.
in
I
the
ain't gonna lie,
comic
that's
books, she has a
crazy
car
storyline,
accident.
that
bro.
is." That's what I was like. That's smart of the MCU to bring that in off rip.
Nah, they know what they doing.
And then
man.
set up even Cable for future references, you know?
And she
Nah,
was a
that
clone.
makes sense.
So in the original comic book, she had like a plane crash on the same day that Jean Grey was supposed to have died. So he's like iffy about it type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That
But
seems,
now,
that makes
now
sense.
he's like,
That's mad weird.
yeah. So he marries and everything.
How
as
long she
Madelyne
been
Pryor.
around and shit?
That's
Like,
yeah,
that's
it's
like
shit like
since-
that. That
like,
leaves
what
you with
the
the now we just gotta wait till the rest of the season,
like, how long
if
she
that in
been
the next
around,
season,
like-
to even see when this happened. And I hope we get the flashback of it, like because animation they can show us.
Yo,
like,
that is crazy, bro.
yeah, I think that's the craziest twist we got. Like, because at first my mind just straight went to because I didn't know Madelyne Pryor. I didn't know that storyline, so
Yeah,
I just thought it was
I don't know
Mystique.
about none of this.
I mean, Mystique is playing around again.
Nah, well, that's true too.
But then once I googled it, and I'm like, oh, everything makes sense now. All the pieces just tied together off rip like a
That
fucking.
was fucked up, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But yo, so hopefully we see Mr. Sinister. So maybe that was Mr. Sinister that did that mind block.
Yeah, because
You know what I'm
in the
saying?
last episode of the finale of the old season, he contacted Charles like, yo, matter of fact, not the last episode. In the last season, it was the first few episodes when they was dealing with those black and yellow life forms from a different planet where they was like able to turn into anything. Mr. Sinister was getting invaded by them first, and he called the professor on FaceTime. Crazy.
Oh,
and he's like,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Facts,
yeah.
facts,
He's like,
facts.
yo, professor. He's like, Sinister. He's like, what are you calling me? He's like,
And the
nigga, they
only one
taking
that
over.
Yeah. And the only one that got away was Beast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Beast was the only one that got away. Yeah,
Beast,
him.
Yo, so and when he
X-Men
went
storyline,
facts. Yo, I
bro,
remember that. Yo, facts. Yo, he jumped in a fucking a Jeep. Like a Jeep Wrangler or whatever, he was driving around, and the fucking the gas tank was a fucking alien.
Yeah, but
helped him.
it was the friendly
Yo,
one.
that's a
So
fact.
what happened was that
a fact.
alien and his wife
That's a
crashed
fact.
down on Earth. But when they crashed down on Earth, the government got a hold of his wife, and they did something to her, and they turned her like bad. So now she's.
And then they start morphing everything.
Yeah, they
Human,
morph whatever they
human and
touch.
everything, but
Whatever they touch,
they couldn't touch they couldn't touch the
Cerebro.
Nah, they couldn't touch the
Adamantium?
mutants.
Oh, the mutants. Oh,
yeah, they
alright.
couldn't touch the mutants. So the only way they could, right, it was through Wolverine, because you know he got the mutant healing power. So they started touching him.
Right. Where they got a
But the
hold
whole
of him first.
time, fucking your man's Beast just jump out, and he gets in the Jeep, and then fucking
The shit comes in.
Yo, with
out
the
of-
gas
yeah,
tank
comes
and
like,
all of
nigga,
that.
I'm here.
Yo,
He's like,
so
yo,
that-
like, it's you the ops.
Yo, and he
He's like,
helps
I'm
him,
friendly
and that's
one.
how he gets him. Word.
Niggas bad.
Yo, and he gets the same dude that gets that damn, what's his name?
Sabretooth.
No, he gets the same dude that Sabretooth was the one that started it off.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
came
Because he
to
was
the-
captured,
came
and
to
they was
mansion.
they was
Yeah,
like,
he
don't
came
let
to the
Wolverine
mansion.
know he's
Yeah,
here.
that's a fact.
Because
Yeah, 'cause you know how you get,
Then
yo.
Wolverine overheard Jubilee
Yo.
talking about it and was like, "What? I'm going to his presser."
I want to touch on something too, because that shit was mad funny. It was like pause at first, but then it was hilarious. When my son Morph turned into Sabretooth, at the end when he threw him the beers and shit, and my son was like, I don't want to chill, nigga. And then he turned to Sabretooth, like, what up? Then my son started laughing, because like, I'm about to catch Rick right now. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
but
the
look,
one
check
on
it,
him.
right? So Beast ran to the dude.
That's crazy.
Yo, but Beast ran to the dude, right? That be sending the dudes back in time and
Yeah,
Days of
Bishop.
Future Past.
Bishop.
No. It's another dude, yo. He got like a fake leg. Yo, the dude was his leg for a minute too. The fucking alien nigga.
Oh, all right.
Yo, so
Nah, that's crazy, nigga. Wow.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Nah, that shit was crazy. That's why I was like, I'm happy I seen these few episodes. Like, just give you a little touch up if they ever bring these niggas in. But all right, let's move on. We got a couple minutes left. Let's just
What
touch-
about homegirl getting shot?
All right, that's what I was going to talk about next.
Yeah. So let's
two
just
last
talk
things.
about it.
There's two last things to touch on, so we're in order. So the Executioner. I want to get about him first. Was he ever in the old X-Men, the Executioner, or he was just new? The nigga that shot her,
Yo, he was Flea.
the one that shot Storm.
Nah, I didn't see him.
Yo, he was-
Yeah, he seemed like he was a new
Yeah,
character, like from
I
a
heard his
that's
name
doing shit
before,
on.
though.
'Cause that's like a name that gets thrown around. Obviously, you probably remember in Thor Ragnarok,
remember, yeah,
he,
yeah,
Heller's
that's
man
true.
was called the
Yeah,
Executioner.
exactly. Yeah, like that's.
But that's
yeah,
not
true.
that. That's
You're right.
just the name.
You're right. Nah, but he was
But
Flea, though.
I thought he was fire, and honestly, they got me mad that he did. I put the beats on Cyclops
he
like that. OD mad
folded
quick. I'm like, I
Cyclops.
just started to like give him the
yeah,
respect.
Nah, he
folded
folded
Cyclops like.
Yeah, you
that was
Yo,
crazy.
wow, out like that's the
Nah, yeah, I got
and Shredder,
he
bro.
folded. Nigga threw the stick and hit the nigga. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
visor
nah, he
off,
embarrassed
like-
him. Like, I'm like, nah, he humbled him, bro.
Nah, yeah, that was
That's
crazy.
what my son Morph had to do, which I was talking about
Yeah.
earlier. He had to like step up, like, nah.
But
yeah.
fact.
seeing all right,
That was crazy.
to close it off, to see Storm get shot. Damn, the MCU always got to give you something but take something away.
They fucked it up with that because well, they ain't fuck it up.
Because you know
They
she's gonna
made
get
it-
powers back.
I hope so. You know why? Because she was OD, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
First of all, I ain't never really know she was Omega level, like,
Yeah.
as well.
You see, they said it and shit,
Yeah,
they
was
have an
putting it
Omega
out there.
level
I'm
threat
like,
coming.
yo, damn.
Yo.
But the way they utilized her, like, she the big
And
homie. They like
Cyclops.
call her later, like, my son Cyclops said that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not Professor, nigga. Yo,
Like Cyclops the leader, but
no,
she's
we
the
know
leader that
she's
knows
the
what to
big
do.
homie, yeah, nigga. It's like
He's the
yeah.
leader that figures it out on the fly because they want him to be the leader.
Yeah,
the
no,
professor entrusts
yeah,
him.
yeah,
but he's
facts.
the one that I'm pretty sure Professor. She's the one that Professor probably comes through to the side like,
She's
yo,
the first.
can you watch over everybody?
She's the original, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
she was the best. She's the real X-Men. She's the standard X-Men. Like, that's what it is. Like,
yeah,
But
yeah.
she's second in command.
Yeah,
no,
basically.
of course,
yeah.
but she's just the
Storm's
standard
second
X-Men.
in
Like, how to go
command,
about. She know how to go about shit.
That was so heartbreaking, like, cause she was
Nah,
so
yeah.
like distraught over it, like,
That's
damn
a fact,
son,
that
like,
was crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
and she held down Magneto. That's
yeah,
what
we
I
didn't see
want.
it coming either, so it's like,
Yeah.
yo,
She held Magneto down, though.
yeah,
Because they was gonna
like,
take
this
him
is what
out.
y'all want.
Yo.
My mutants.
Nah, he was tight though.
Scared.
He held them down.
For
Yeah,
their
she might
lives.
get that shit back though. You know
I
what
hope
I'm
so,
saying?
bro,
I
'cause
hope
she left
so.
the X-Men.
What I was
I
telling
hope
you-
it just takes its time.
right
She
before we-
heals, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like right before we started shooting, when I was telling you, like off cam, like you know what's a lot of spoilers come from? The intro.
What?
Xavier's in the intro, so you know he's coming back.
Okay.
And she's in the intro dramatically, so I'm pretty sure they're not just
Well, I
gonna put her
mean,
in the intro
but at
just
the-
for
That's
2
the original
episodes.
X-Men.
At
Cool.
the-
No, but it's not the
Kinda
original intro. It's a new intro that they created animated wise.
Yeah, but at the end, he didn't die. He
No,
went out
I
to
know,
space,
but
you
they
know what
want
I'm saying?
people to think that
Yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah. Because that's how it's portrayed right now.
You know, for people that we know,
yeah.
we know better. But the people that don't know no better, they want you to have that limbo where you be like, damn,
he
is he gonna
died?
come back or not? Is he dead?
Yeah.
Is he gonna die? But we all know he's coming back. Like people that know what's up know what's up.
Right.
But even in the last very shot of the intro, you see the two teams fighting against each other. She's in that, so we know she got
Nah,
powers
yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah.
We know she got powers back.
I would hope so, bro.
That's a
Because I ain't gonna lie,
fact.
she's beastie, bro.
But yo,
She's
but
beastie.
they just introduced if they just introduced Goblin Queen, then I'm sure she's gonna be there too. So
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure every
That'd be
character that
crazy.
morphed into, we're gonna
coming.
see them at some point.
Yeah.
Whether it's this season or next season or a further season down the line, because this is
an ongoing thing.
Yeah,
gotta
this
be,
is
right?
going to be
I
for
would-
like at least 4 years, 4 seasons. I say,
think so?
in my opinion. Yeah, in my opinion, I think at least we get 4 seasons
wish.
of X-Men '97. Yeah,
Nah, it's
I think
really
all honestly, I'm going on a limb here. I think it's going to run all the
My
way
bad.
up until Secret Wars, the movie. I think when Secret Wars the movies come out, that's when they're going to bring everybody in live action, people that's animated, people that's not, people from other universes, and I think that's after that happens, we'll get our X-Men in the MCU, and I think.
So you don't think they're coming in before that?
It's a chance we
'Cause
see
they
them.
showing Beast, bro.
No, it's a chance we see them.
But they're not gonna be for stay.
When I say the MCU, I mean the timeline. Because they could be in the movies and stuff, and that's technically you're in the MCU now.
Yeah,
but I mean like the main timeline where everybody's living under the same sun.
You don't think and
No, there's a chance. There's a
going
chance.
forward, they could do that now with 97. Like maybe they cross over.
No,
because
there's a
look
chance.
where Captain Marvel's at. She got to get back. And
No, there's
they
definitely a chance. I just know like Secret Wars is gonna be the thing that makes everything one.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
all the incursions happen, and now there's only gonna be one universe moving forward.
When is that supposed to be?
2027.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm trying to say. That's so
if
far.
They was to do that, right?
That's
So
so
what
far.
what if they did jump in and put all that and merge them together, right? So then they would have to. How are they gonna make Rogue? Because they haven't. Have they introduced Rogue?
Nah, they haven't introduced.
In the X-Men that you have they introduced Rogue. So if they introduce Rogue, she would have to take what Captain Marvel's powers.
I think she'll have her powers, in my opinion, like her regular
The only way
powers.
she gets her powers is by putting her in a coma. She fucking snaps onto her. She's gonna be fucking with Mystique.
She on some bad shit?
She'll have to come in with Mystique. Look, so Mystique
She on
raises
some bad
her.
shit?
Huh? Yeah. Nah. Well, yeah. Pretty much. So before she meets, she's not even introduced into the X-Men, version, right?
Yeah.
So if she comes in, she would have to
Take one of their powers.
she would have to come and fuck with Mystique, and then Mystique has a take her like she like steals a plane. Oh, that's what it was. She steals a plane, and then she comes and she just drains all her power.
Word.
So I think
Yo,
honestly,
and she puts her in a coma.
I think the way that it might happen is then, since you bring that to the light, we see Monica Rambeau go to that universe.
That could happen.
Her mom's wasn't Captain Marvel in that universe,
Yo.
remember? But the same actor played Captain Marvel in the 838 universe in Doctor Strange.
Right.
She was playing Binary in this universe.
Yeah.
I think she either takes Binary's powers or she takes Monica Rambeau's powers,
The
and they're
mom.
moving
And then
forward
also-
No,
look,
but the
so
mom,
then
because
she-
she was Captain Marvel.
in the other universe. But
Yo.
in the universe that we seen Beast in, her
That was in
mom
the same one.
Well, they already,
Nah, that's binary.
they already going around in different.
So she's not
universes,
Captain
so-
Marvel. She's just
she's
binary.
binary.
But she got powers like Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
That's
she's
what I'm getting at.
binary.
So
Yeah,
she
yeah.
could take
So
her
look, so
powers.
she
She can take her
Look, she can
powers
take her
or
powers,
her
yeah.
daughter's powers from our universe and moving forward.
And she
Right
got
now.
she got Mystique in her ear, telling her, "Yo, don't let go, don't let go."
Yeah,
She
so
was
that
standing
I can see
playing,
that
she
scene
can't
happening
stop
if that's
her.
the lore, because
That's
you want to
fire.
make it as down to the T as possible moving forward.
You connected.
So I think that's probably what happened then. Since I think because what's the other reason of
That'd
having
be
Monica
bugged
Rambeau
out.
stuck over there?
Because
We need to give her a reason. We need to give Rogue a reason to get those type of powers. She's not gonna steal her friend powers that's on the same team. She could. She could
So
take
Rogue has those type of. This girl, I thought her shit was just touching people really. And I know she was strong. And
no,
shit.
her
but
powers
she
is when she touches people, she
snatches
snatches your
them.
powers
I
and she
know,
drains
yeah.
you.
So then it stays with that power.
No, that's because she took it
Or
out of
just-
If she does it to
Oh,
extreme,
that because
if she does it to that,
and she has a
extent, I mean.
memory. So she goes to Charles Xavier just to fix his and he suppresses her memory.
But
The way
even
he
if so,
did
because
with,
she's mad strong too. I noticed that in the cartoon and shit. Like always too. Like she's very strong. She can fly. Like she
diesel,
don't really
bro.
do that in the
Yeah.
other shit. Maybe she don't unlock that yet. When they over the other iterations
But
of her,
she
but
snatches
she
enough
can
power.
she can fly. She's very strong, bro. She's not like she's top dog. Like,
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe that's gonna be interesting to see. Nonetheless. All right, so let's wrap this up here. X-Men 97, first 2 episodes. Hopefully I didn't leave nothing out that was big to the storyline so far. Let us know what y'all thought in the comment section of X-Men 97, the first 2 episodes. Tune in every week. I'm trying to get more on it with like I was before with shooting every week, but so far it'll be every 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from these episodes dropping, check in for the next few episode reviews on X-Men 97, along with some other stuff.
keep subscribing.
Yeah, that's really what we got going. Like the MCU's, the superhero realm got going on right now, except for like Invincible's coming back out and shit. So we're gonna be bouncing around on those 2 a lot. So if you're into both of those shows, keep coming back
Thanks.
every 2 weeks, and you'll see new episodes up.
Yo, leave some comments.
Leave the comments
on what topics y'all want us to touch on.
Yeah,
too.
also leave the comments. We got a new segment called 10 Minutes or Less, so we could touch on stuff if it don't need a full-blown episode. Please smash that like button and subscribe. Help us get to 200 subscribers. We at like 187 right now, so we're almost there. Be a part of that. I know sometimes we watch these videos and we just don't hit subscribe because it stay popping up on our feed, but subscribe helps a lot.
Assemble
It helps,
time
it
on.
helps your feed if you into our channel, and it helps our algorithm. I mean, it helps your algorithm and it helps our channel with growing and being able to do different things like monetizing and whatever.
The gram, right?
Yeah, you want to follow us on Instagram at Assemble Time, spelled just how it's spelled on the channel together. And we are the Assemblers. I'm Sluggy.
Real.
Until next time, Assemble Time.
Right.
It's about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like dog. Smash that like button like Hulk, yeah.